Kind of what did you have working for you there in the second half?
I think we started to get stops more. Like our defensive got better, and then I don't know, we were sharing the ball really well. So I think my teammates and we were our most comfortable, and I didn't know that, so that's fun.
Like, Lucy, I thought maybe you teared up a little bit watching Caitlin's jersey go up to the rafters. Can you just describe what that was like for you?
It was really cool. I mean, every time I watch any of her highlights or anything, I'm like, wow, she's so good. And she practiced the other day, I was like, wow, this is so cool. But I don't know, it's just amazing, and everything she's done for the sport, and like that's part of the reason I'm here, because of how much she's grown women's basketball.
Either of you tell me about that start. I mean, they started 1 for 21 from the field. How were you able to do that defensively? I mean, this had to have been one of the best defensive efforts.
Yeah, that was like really a part of our game plan, was focusing on our defense and really making sure that Juju was going to pass to other people, make other people hurt us. Obviously, Juju was going to get her own points, but not to get discouraged by that. And when she wasn't hitting and no one was hitting, we were just rolling, and that gave us a lot of confidence going into the start of the game.
Chad.
Addi, you got it rolling there as well as Lucy in the fourth quarter, but I couldn't help but notice a couple of those were elbow shots, the same one you missed against Oregon. So what was working for you today, and did that kind of put some of that away?
Yeah, I think we just work on those shots so much in practice that the one at Oregon, I was surprised that I missed, honestly, because we work on it so much. But it was definitely really cool to see 2 of them fall today after being disappointed by that one miss at Oregon.
Oh, Lucy, it seems like in that fourth quarter especially, you were just hitting everything. It seems like you were in a rhythm like we maybe haven't seen you get into yet here at Iowa. Could you feel that too? Like this was maybe what you came here to Iowa for, what you came here to do?
Yeah, I've been struggling just because we've been losing, and I feel like I haven't helped a lot with helping my team get the win. But I'm glad today the shots were falling. I think in practice we've all been clicking a lot better. I think it just takes time sometimes, and 5 new starters pretty much, like Sid and Hannah have been here, but the rest of us, we needed to learn to play with each other, and I think it was clicking the past few practices. We had Washington, we had a glimpse of it, and then I think now we're rolling. So.
Scott.
Yeah, you look at the atmosphere walking into this environment where people were here 10, 15 minutes before the whole arena was packed, and it was loud. Got up to 118, I had sometimes on decibels. What was it like for you guys to play in this? And just, especially for you, because this is kind of what it was like a lot last year, but to be able to be a part of this kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, it was cool. I know Jan talked to me a few times and was like, this is what you came here for, like play your game, you got this. But I noticed how loud it was. First when I went out to shoot, there were already people in the stadium. I was like, what is this? People aren't supposed to be here yet. But and then when we came out to warm up, it was so loud already. The tip off, it was like my ears. I was like, I hope it gets a little quieter because I can't hear anything. But no, we've been practicing with sound too. The coaches did a good job of preparing us for it. And every time I looked around, I was like, wow, like this is crazy. I can't believe I'm here right now. But I'm glad we got the win in front of all those people, and greatest fan section there is.
Nancy.
And how difficult is it, not just losing Caitlin, but you lose Kate, you lose Gabby, to replace that and find a new rhythm with the team? And can this win, on top of the couple previous ones, can this really spark you guys for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think obviously losing like all of your starters is really hard, but I think it really just speaks to the culture of this program, like how fast, honestly, we're able to rebuild, and everyone trusts one another, and we trust our coaches. And definitely these past 3 games really have given us a huge spark, and the one today, the biggest spark that we could have gotten in front of 15,000 people, and Caitlin and all of our old teammates. And is definitely probably like a 6th defender on the court here tonight.
Dargan.
Addi, just how much do you feel like handling everything today can improve and move forward the mental fortitude of this team?
Yeah, I think today really showed us how good we can be. That we can win and we can stay in like any game with any team, that we're really good. And now we can fully believe it because we have a win against a really, really good team.
And you didn't have Hannah Stuelke in the fourth quarter, and so it was a sort of a heavy day for you, especially Addi. So I guess sort of being thrown into that position and trying to come away with a victory against a top 5 team. What was it like to sort of find yourself in that role with a lead to protect down the stretch?
If I've learned anything from these 4 years, it's always be ready when your number is called. I'm just gonna go in and do what the team needs at any time. Whenever the coaches decide to put me in, whatever I can do for the team, I'm gonna be ready for it. And I feel like as a senior now, I've taken a bit more leadership role, and I can just kind of calm down maybe some of the underclassmen and really just make a big impact on the game.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.